Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Head, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion. Your host, welcome back to the Baseball Head, and hopefully you like this video. Hit that subscribe button. The Mets won tonight, 4-2 against the Cardinals in St. Louis. First road game of the season. Mets pitching was really good. They got some timely hitting. And really, that's what it comes down to. Obviously, when you get good starting pitching and you get your starter into the sixth inning, sixth inning, seventh inning, you got a shot to win, and that's what happened. Clay Holmes has been a very good pitcher with the Mets. Been a really good pitcher his whole career since the Yankees picked him up in 2021. But he's been so impressive here in the year that he's been here with the Mets. He went 12-8 last year. He had a good ERA. He kept the Mets in games. That's the difference between having a veteran pitcher on your staff, a guy that has been a starter in the minor leagues, but obviously had been a two-time All-Star as a reliever. But, having a veteran guy in there, he's solid. He had a solid performance. Pitched 5 2/3 innings, gave 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 3 walks, a little high, want to get that down, and 5 strikeouts to give a home run, I guess, to Gorman. But he pitched really well, and really the reason the Mets won tonight, obviously, is the pitching. They only gave up 3 walks tonight. That's huge. The Mets got to keep the walks down. I mean, the big reason they lost on Sunday is because of the walks. Too many walks. Tobias, I'll get it right. Tobias Myers came in relief. He's going to be a key guy in that bullpen and on the staff, because they'll put him in to start in spaces, and he'll come in to pitch in relief and maybe come in to close games. He's a really good pitcher. He's got a good arm, and he pitched really well. He really shut the Cardinals down, and the Cardinals are bad. I mean, part of the thing about the Cardinals is they're a young team and they're bad too. When when you don't have enough talent and you're young, it's tough to develop. And then Brooks Raley came in, pitched an inning, gave one little hit, and Devin Williams came in. He throws ball with 3 fingers, folks. On the ball, it's amazing. I did not see that in the last few years. Obviously, he pitched with the Brewers and the Yankees, but the ability to sort of turn that ball over on a change-up or the airbender is quite interesting. And he came in pretty much very comfortable, him coming in and getting the save. But on the offensive side of this team, pretty solid, pretty much. I mean, they got big hits when they needed it. Like I said, it's not a very good Cardinal team. So any mistakes the Cardinals make, they're going to be magnified. I mean, they were saying on the radio as I was coming home tonight, that they're predicted to lose 95 games. And they play like that, I guess, tonight. But Lindor had a triple to lead off the game, scored the first run. Juan Soto brought him in. And he went 1 for 3, had 2 walks. Bichette had a very strong game tonight. He went 1 for 5 and got 2 runs batted in. I'm going to point something out to maybe the people that don't understand this guy. Okay, the guy is a 298 hitter. As a hitter, it means he's hit 300 a few times. This guy has led the league twice in hits. This guy can hit, and he can hit any part of the ballpark. He might be one of the best hitters in the game, just purely as a hitter. He's a pure hitter. He might be one of the better ones in the game. He's up there with one, so that's how good he is as a hitter. And if you think that he's going to be a bust, any clown, I know who the clown is, that thinks that he's going to be the worst bust as a free agent in Mets history, he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. He just wants clicks. Just wants, almost that hit, that Camertini hit, or whatever the hell you call it, the sort of fix of paying attention to you online. But that guy can hit. And I'm not concerned by his start at all. It's just like last year when I told you all not to be concerned about the start of Juan Soto, that he was going to come around. I thought it was so totally unfair that the fans at the ballpark were booing him. 3 games into the season, and you're booing this guy. I mean, come on. Lighten up. It's not that important. And you look foolish. Or, hey, Polanco. They've been DHing him a little bit because he's got a problem with his foot. His foot's killing him. Just started the season. He's went 2 for 5. He's going to hit, too. I mean, if he can stay, if he's healthy, he's going to get his hits. I'm not too concerned with him. Brett Beatty had a good game. He was all over the place. Played right field, played first base. Finished the game out. First base is going to be sort of a sort of whoever they have to put in there that day. That's who they'll have in it that day. It's not like the last 6, 7 years when we had this certain polar bear there. Jared Young, people were melting down about Jared Young. Why is he in the lineup? Why do you have Mark Vientos on the bench? What did he do? He drove in a run in the game. 1 for 4 to score a run. I know that some YouTubers think that they're hot shit and they think that that Jared Young not being on the roster was a bad idea. I would rather have him than Vidal Brujan, who can't hit the broadside of a barn. This guy can hit balls out of the ballpark, and that's what I want off my bench. Let's need a guy off the bench that are gonna hit a home run. They got guys on that bench that can hit home runs. With Vientos on the right side and Young on the left side. Vientos isn't going to get in the game until they go up against a left-handed pitcher. Which I don't think they're going to see one until they go to San Francisco, by the way. So you got to be patient. And I would mention, too, with Vientos, he did not hit well last year. One of the big reasons this team did not play well last year, especially in the first half, is that he did not deliver in the first half at all. So keep that in mind. Marcus Semien, even though he's still struggling with the bat, he played a good second base, turned a couple good double plays. He's very solid at second. Very short-handed, he's really good. I'm not too concerned. He doesn't have to do a lot for me. If he hits 250, I'd be happy. And, gets his OPS above 700, I'm happy with that. I know what I'm getting from him. He's 35 years old, but he has potential to do more. Just due to the fact that he has quite the resume. A very quietly great resume. Carson Benj went 2 for 4. I guess he was over his last 7 after the home run, but he got 2 for 4 in this game, and he looked pretty good. Scored a run, stole a second stolen base. I am not concerned with him at all, of course. Francisco Alvarez went 1 for 3. Had a double in the game. Has looked much, much better behind the plate so far in this young season. I do not get dismayed by the numbers here. They tend to sort of be all over the place in the first few months, the first month or so. A guy can have a bad week and the numbers look terrible. A guy can have a great week and looks great, can't get him out. So that's how baseball is. So, people have been overreacting to everything. Everything. I mean, it's just crazy. The only thing I have an issue with was what happened on Sunday when Tim Leeper, the Mets' new third base coach, sent Francisco Lindor from first base home on a ball that hit the left field at Citi Field. That gap into the left field is shorter than it is to right field. If Soto had pulled the ball to right center field, you send Lindor. If you hit that ball to left field, it's not a deep gap there. That ball's going to come back right away. And even though the relays were not perfect, they were perfect enough to throw out Lindor. I would also let you keep an eye on this as well. I was thinking about this today. That I hope that he has not lost half a step there. Because it was way too close in that situation for him to get thrown out like that. So just keep that in mind moving forward, that he might have lost half a step. And the reason I say it's just because it's based on the age, not on anything else. But just keep that in mind. He is 32, 33 years old, Francisco Lindor. And that I was thinking about that today, that maybe that might have been a reason why he was thrown out at home plate on Sunday. But be that as it may, Mets are 3-1 on the season. They go tomorrow for the series win. Hopefully they can get the win. They got Kodai Senga pitching. We'll see how he pitches. He had a pretty good spring for the Mets. I love the guy. I think that when he pitches well, he's an ace. And the Mets have to keep him healthy, that to manage his innings, and make sure that his body doesn't break down. When they signed him, the real deal was that he would have gotten more money if he didn't have an issue with the elbow and his arm. He would have got more money when they signed him out of Japan after the 22 season. But he's a guy to keep healthy. I will say this. I love the fact that they gave Robert Jr. The start off today. I'd like to see them do that more with some of these guys, particularly with Semien and Polanco. I would like to see on Tuesday the Mets sit Semien, just so he's 35 years old. I don't want him playing a day game after a night game. I think you got to manage that and keep him healthy. I think that might be a way to keep him on the field because he did miss some games last year. So I love the fact that they're doing that with Robert Jr., who is 28, by the way. It was shocking to hear that they want to manage, but he has had injury issues. But that's a smart thing. He came in late on the defense. He's been pretty solid since the Mets have, since their season started. He's hitting .417, by the way, with the 533. Let me see. On 533 on base percentage. Let's see, 667 slugging percentage. I think that's pretty good. 1,200 OPS. But that's only in 3 games plus tonight. But you let me know what you think about this video. Of course, it was a good win for the Mets against the Cardinals. I'll be back again tomorrow giving you the scoop, the straight up dope, or dope that's giving you straight to you. But I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully, God willing. And thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to the Baseball Hut, and I'll see you later.